So in today's video, I really wanted to take a step back and answer the question, is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War gonna be a good Call of Duty? And to answer that question right away, yes, I think it is going to be a good Call of Duty. But I want to break down the core fundamentals of the game and explain to everyone why I think it's going to be a good Call of Duty. A lot of people have been hating on Black Ops Cold War, saying that it seems and feels like a downgrade from Modern Warfare. And I want to take that argument and completely blow it out the water. Modern Warfare is developed by Infinity Ward. Black Ops games are developed by Treyarch. Treyarch has had an awesome track record with Call of Duty, and they also had less time to work on this Call of Duty than Modern Warfare. People seem to forget that COVID-19 has hit us and has really hurt the development of this current Call of Duty. But let's break down and see why I think this Call of Duty is going to be a top 3 Call of Duty in Call of Duty history. Let's take the core fundamentals of the game. Let's strip it down. Let's not talk about how bad the connection was or how off the aim assist is. Let's strip it down and talk about the core fundamental of the game. And what better place to start than the movement? The movement and how you maneuver around the map is nice. Sure, there is a couple of broken things with the sliding, but that's going to be ironed out when the full game releases, so I'm not too worried about that. But the movement, sliding, the way that you can put attachments on to make your AR like an SMG, the attachment system, it is a step up from Modern Warfare, and I think it is the best system so far in a Call of Duty. Next, let's talk about maps. The maps are really good in this game. Break it down, and if you think about it, everybody wants to go to the middle of the map. It is a traditional 3-lane map, no doors. It's amazing. Good players are going to be able to maneuver these maps and get kills. I'm not worried about the spawn system because that's going to be fixed. I'm not worried about a couple of broken things on the map because that's going to be fixed. It's a beta, and I'm sure maybe a month and a half, 2 months down the road, it will be ironed out to a T. Next thing, let's talk about the gunplay. And remember, I want you to take your experience, what you're experiencing with connection and aim assist, out and imagine if it was to be working properly. The gunplay in Cold War is good. You don't die too fast. Your gunfights feel like actual gunfights, and that is a good thing. The gunfights, you're not going to get melted and not have time to turn on somebody and be instantly melted. You actually, just because you are shooting first at a person doesn't mean you're going to win that gunfight all the time. It's about who reacts faster and who has the most accuracy and the better map positioning. That is a skill gap right there. The gunplay, once it's ironed out, it's going to feel amazing. A lot of people have also been hating on the score streak system, but let's take it back and think about it for a second, okay? The community really hates when Call of Duty changes something, when the developers try something new. I actually think the score streak system is going to help us out a lot, and here's why. Black Ops Cold War doesn't have, and in any Black Ops game for that matter, doesn't have a nuke that you can call in and drop a Moab, a nuke, whatever you want to call it. It's just a metal. That being said, every Black Ops game, the score streaks are pretty much your earnable streak. But to good players, how often are those streaks purposeful to yourself? Besides a UAV, a VSAT, which I don't know if they have in this game, and maybe a chopper gunner, dogs, You know, back in the day, we had swarms in Black Ops 2. How many, those were the useful streaks. The mothership, the gunship, those were useful streaks to us, and those are higher streaks. We didn't really care about the UAV, the counter UAV, all that. We cared about the streaks that will help us maximize our kills or get us to where we can see where the enemy's at, i.e. the VSAT. Everybody is complaining that the new score streak system rewards bad players, but it only rewards bad players to a certain extent, and because you die and can continue your streak, that actually promotes rushing around and getting kills. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you die to a bad player. He thinks, oh, as long as I can get my UAV, as long as I can get my counter UAV, I'm good. But for people like us who rush around and try to string together streaks, that is what matters. And if we can go on long streaks, we're going to get those higher kill streaks, whereas a bad player will not. At the end of the day, Call of Duty is about going around, getting kills, having fun. So I ask you, if you could still run around and get kills and not have to worry about you dying off a score streak, because how many times have you, when you got on a streak, you start camping? Now, take that and think about if you were a bad player. You would try to camp for your streaks. It happens in Modern Warfare. But we don't have anything to work with or go for in this game besides a nuclear medal. And that just made our job so much easier, because if a bad player dies, it doesn't matter. As long as he gets a couple kills after, he's still going to get his streaks eventually. So I think a lot of people are overlooking that this game actually, in a way, is rewarding people for rushing around, getting kills. And I think fundamentally, that's a huge game changer. The core fundamentals in this game are actually helping us good players. The classic minimap is back. Oh, who would have knew they would have took that out? We can actually see where people are. The core fundamentals, if you take out all the problems that you had with the beta, that is simply easy to fix, it actually rewards good players. The developers have had a big issue this year because they had to actually make this game playable for 5 different platforms: PC, PS4, Xbox One, next gen Xbox, next gen PS5. But we were playing on current gen, and this game was made for next gen. So take out the blur you're getting on PS4 right now. Take out film grain that you're getting right now on PS4 when we were playing in the PS4 beta. Just imagine how crisp this game's going to look on PC and next gen consoles. I'm sorry, but if you are on a current gen console, you are going to be at a huge disadvantage, because this game was not made for current gen consoles. It was made for the next gen. And it's likened back to how Black Ops 3 looked on the 360 compared to the PS4 and Xbox One, or how Ghost looked on the 360 compared to the Xbox One or the PS4. So take out all the negative little things about this game that can be easily fixed. This game is going to be a top 3 Call of Duty for sure. It rewards good players while also keeping the casual experience there, and it's fun. Take out the connection problems, take out the aim assist problems, and us PC players, we don't even use aim assist, so we don't even have to worry about that. Take out all those problems, and we have a very good foundation this year for Call of Duty. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Always remember to stay blessed and stay humble. If you made it this far, let me know down in the comment section below if you agree with me or if you think this game's going to flop. As always, guys, have a good one. Peace.